Hello everyone and welcome back to Retro Netro. This is the Big Boss and today we're going to a little more detail into my IONIQ 5 2022 version. As you can see, I have it plugged in. It didn't show this in my last episode, but as you see clearly, once it's plugged in, there will be 3 dots. There you go. That means now it is at 80% to my full being charged, based off the settings that I pick for my car. So if I pick my car to charge at 100%, then it will show all 4 bars being full if it's 100% full. And if it's not, obviously the lower the bars, the lower the percentage. But since I set mine at 80%, which is the recommended guidelines to keep my battery lasting the longest, it right now is at 70% or 60%, I think. So once it hits that 80% mark, it will be full bars all the way to the top, even though it's not 100%. So that's kind of cool, guys. Just show you guys that. So let's go back over here. So if we look over here to my charge point, when it is plugged in, the color will be blue. That lets me know that it is plugged into my EV vehicle and that it's charging when ready. It's not currently charging. It's just telling me that it's plugged in. And then the Wi-Fi right here. And then if there's any faults, it will let me know. So I want to kind of go back to this. It is plugged in, but it's not charging. Once it starts charging, the lights will start to glow and continue rising based off the charging point. Now, as you guys can see, I'm just coming close to the car and it's obviously unlocking and getting ready for me to use. So that's kind of cool. Sorry, my car is a little dirty. I haven't showered it. I haven't washed it since I got it. Down here, when you charge, that right there will light up. Unfortunately, it's not lighting up right now because it's not charging. So I just want to show you guys that. I thought that was so cool. Okay, so I'm showing you the passenger side because the last video I showed you the driver's side. And see, there is blue. And this is where you put your hand. I'll show you right now where my hand goes. And a lot of people don't know because they're expecting a handle or something to grab when it's actually in here hidden, which I think is pretty awesome. It's just getting used to in a lot of people. A lot of people can't find the actual handle. So there's that. So now I'm inside the car. Sorry for my sandals. There's the blue you can change. And if we go over here, if we start the car, everything kind of turns on. See, some of the car doors open. I'm gonna confirm that. So it's trying to find my Apple CarPlay because I have my little thing plugged in, but we're gonna unplug that. So if you guys want to see it, it is car kit, and have it plugged in down here. But for now, we're going to kind of zoom into a lot of things here. Okay, so there's the EV start button. There's the volume control, map, nav, media, favorites, tuning, the parking camera, and the parking assist. There is the heater, cooler. It goes, the air goes circulate around, the defrost, fan, all that fun stuff, climate control. We go up here, and there's the time, shows me the percentage of the car. Obviously, can't read it because I'm not starting the car. So, just FYI, if you don't start the car, it's not going to particularly read that information. So, we'll just go over here and press the brake. But I think it won't start because it's plugged in. So, there we go. Okay, so I'm plugged in. I forgot to actually turn it on. So as you guys can see, I have 66% if we looked at the thing over there. But let's go into other things, shall we? So how to do that, and like I said, I'm still getting used to it, just like everyone else that's used to getting used to their car and stuff like that. But let's go to media. And that's where it's going to show you FM, Sirius, Sounds of Nature, which I found this very interesting. If you don't want music, if you don't want Sirius, if you don't want Apple CarPlay, but you just want to hear something, you literally hear the forest, which I think is pretty cool. If you just want to relax, meditate, take a break from everything without having to do anything different. So let me go back. Now, this gives you everything here. As you guys can see, there's the EV map, navigation menu, phone projection, which is Apple CarPlay, voice memo, climate control, warmer, valet mode, quiet mode, HD radio, and setup. If you guys can hear this little ambient sound, that is the nature. So we go to EV. That gives me everything I need to know about the car, the distance, when's the next charging station, where it's at, if my fan is on, how many miles I'll get, when my fan is off, how many miles I get, all that fun stuff. Then we go into, we'll pick something else, valet mode. If you're getting off to someone and you don't want them to have access to a lot of things, it's just easier to have it that way. So that's kind of cool too. HD radio, and then setup, and we go over. So now you got radio, media, Blue Link, notifications, and user manual. The cool thing with Blue Link is if you buy a car, you get 3 years free. That's where you can start your car, shut down your car, turn on the air conditioning, all that fun stuff. You can do so much with it. But 3 years after that, I believe it's $30 a month, which comes out to a pretty hefty price tag. So it's something, if you want it, cool. If you don't, doesn't really matter. Up here we have the link. So the SEL version has this. So you can do your garage, your gated community, anything you want to do, which I thought was pretty cool. And then if you look up here, you got Blue Link service, SOS. You got your passenger lights. You can turn this on like that, turn it off. Really cool. And then right here, you got a light. Now it's orange. And you're going to say, this makes no sense, because why is it orange? Why can't it be the white lights that this one has right here? So that's something that people have complained about. And there's an easy fix for this where you can buy and actually replace the light bulb to make it LED. So it's nice, bright, white light. And same thing for the back, inside the back trunk has the same issue. I'm not sure why they went that route. Maybe because they thought it was easier or maybe better. I'm not 100% sure. So let's go back. And let's see. I'm going to have to probably unplug the car. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to unplug the car. It was a discharge warning. So just so you guys know, you cannot leave your car plugged in. Good fun fact. If we go over here, this is the main display. You got your battery, you got your car door, when it's open, where it drives. You got your turn signals, all that fun stuff. So that's kind of cool from the navigation. And then down here, you got your parking brake. Just push it. And it glows right here. As you guys can see, drive, neutral, park, reverse. Pretty easy. It's a knob. Super easy and super easy to use. You got your rain sensing wipers, all that fun stuff. There's nothing on here, which I thought was pretty cool. I like it being plain. And then you got your shift knobs at the very top. And that's pretty much it. You got your emergency SOS. That's what it kind of looks like here. Got plenty of space right here, which I thought was pretty cool. Gives the space a more spacious feel to it. The design is really nice. It's nice, it's soft. Has some nice good textures. Honestly, hands down, probably the best feel, premium feel with not the extreme cost. So I thought that was pretty awesome that they did that. Like I said, down here, I put these lights in because this is where the charger is for your phone charger, and this is an extra spot, not charging, just an extra spot. So I put anything else here, phones or anything else like that. And then here, these are little lights I bought. So if you're interested, you just click them and they change color. You can do rotation colors, all that fun stuff. So you want to go for a dark Sith, or, you know, rotating colors, or all that fun stuff. See if I can get back to blue. Green. Light blue. Dark blue. So these didn't cost much. Came with a pack of 4, so you have 2 up here, and that's the charging thing, so you can turn it on and off. And if you go back here, same thing. I got 2 right there. Pretty awesome. Like I said, a very roomy back side. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. Really roomy. You got a little compartment here, so you can put your phone or other things, keys, something simple. It's not too deep. And then down here, very, very spacious. You can put a lot of big things, items, in your 2 cup holders, which is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm moving this seat holder. And then down here, you got your cigarette lighter, which I don't even know how many people even have those anymore. And then you got your plug with your USB. This is the one to do CarPlay. So if you ever have to use CarPlay, that's the plug you plug it in, nothing else. These are all just power sources. These aren't connected to anything. So just FYI, if you're aware of that. And there you go. I really hope you like this. It's a little more detailed. It's really quiet. Let's go to the front real quick so you guys can kind of see everything. So as you guys can see, the SEL version has lights here, which I thought was pretty awesome. And you got the pixel lights, which I think is super cool. They're very bright. Goes all the way across to the other side and all the way back. So really nice, super like high-tech looking. It's just really nice. And these are the tires. I'm sorry, what do you want to call it? Can't give you the answer right now. I'm totally blanking out. But these are premium feel, nice. They look high tech. They're just overall like a very subtle but nice looking thing. Back here, you got pixel lights. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And then when you step on the brakes, there's little lights right there. Overall, like I said, this is an amazing car. Beautiful, it's nice. It's just 100% like a car I would recommend time over time. I mean, if you're not into Teslas or Teslas are too expensive or you just don't want to be like everyone else in the world that buys a Tesla, I'm not saying Teslas are bad cars, but look into the IONIQ. Like, it's legit. And like I said before, you got the Mach-E, the ID4, and they're great cars, and they have great features. But something about the warranty and everything else just makes the IONIQ so much better. So, I don't know if I said this in my last video, but the warranty is amazing. We're talking about 100,000 miles for the powertrain, 100,000 miles for the battery. We're talking 3 years of free tire rotations and all that fun stuff since there's no oil change or anything like that. Plus you get 2 years of free fill-ups of 30-minute charges for 2 years. And on top of that, you get the Blue Ink service for 3 years for free. There's so much saving. Now, when it comes to cost, yes, there is a downside to any EV car. Insurance will go up a little bit. Mine went up about $200, which you'd say that's not too bad. But there are some costs there, right? My car payments also went up because obviously premium costs a little more for this car. Lastly, I don't know what my DMV and all my other stuff will cost me in the future. So who knows if that will cost even more or if I get a tax break. When it comes to Edison, they have a plan that gives you 21 cents for non-peak hours, and then it's 50 cents for peak hours, which is only 4 to 9. But then you can set your car to charge through the non-peak hours. So it's much cheaper. If you can't get solar, and if you live in a community like me that's in a condo community, then that's probably the way to go, because I can't get solar installed, so I can't reap those benefits. But if I look at everything else, I can still get a better price point when I charge my car, use my air conditioner, all that fun stuff. So I think at the end of the day, like, there's a lot of benefits for EV cars, and they'll slowly go away year over year over year when there's more and more coming out. So once again, I do recommend getting an EV sooner than later. I think later, yes, advancements, leaps, bounds, things changing, and I guarantee it's probably getting better and better and better every year. But the benefits will slowly deteriorate. So you kind of have to weigh the pros versus the cons when it comes to your car. I personally want an EV car, and this is the car I picked. So if you're interested in an EV car, please shoot me comments. I can show you more stuff if you want to go over anything inside, anything inside the car, or any features. Let me know, and I will show you as soon as I can. All right, guys. See you guys next time. Bye.